Hey everyone, welcome to today's Dhan Ki Baat. Let's start quickly today's analysis with Nifty again. The black lines you can see on the higher and the lower side are the supports and resistance on the immediate basis. Now let's quickly look at. So first support we have been seeing a positive week. First of all, we managed to close with gains of more than 1%. That was expected. If you can see in the last DKB, I will see said that we are trading near a fantastic support and pullback. One can expect a pullback now, and we have been seeing a fantastic move. Last week was a truncated week, so not much sessions. We have been seeing three sessions, and one the more session was there. So I think that was the last week, and we have been seeing a good move so far. So now again going forward, what we should do? Okay, so the first support for Nifty is coming somewhere around 17,700, 740 odd levels. So this is the first support, followed by 17,600 or 550 odd levels. So these are the two support zone. These are the two demand zone, a good demand zone rather. One can say dips will be suggested around this level on the higher side. Okay, this is the downside. One can say they on the lower side 17,750 till 15,550. So this is a very good demand zone. Once we sustain below 17,550, then we may see a breakdown in Nifty, and then we will talk about the 16,800, 500 odd levels on the downside. But until and unless we are trading above these demand zone, one can expect a northward move. Okay, because we have been these supports line acted a fantastic support previously. So 17,750, 17,550 will be a fantastic demand zone. Any dip around this level will be again buying opportunity. On the higher side 18,000, on the higher side 18,000 will be a steep hurdle. Again 18,000 can be a make or break level on the higher side. Okay, 18,000 can be a make or break level on the higher side. Once we sustain above 18,000, let's say, then we may see a quick move. We may see a quick move towards 18,300. Okay, which is the another hurdle on the higher side. But if we failed to sustain above 18,000, then we may touch the lower support areas. Okay, where one can again look for a buying opportunity. So 18,000 will be a steep hurdle, and it can be a make or break level. Once we sustain above that level, a very good move can be witnessed of 300 points very quickly in Nifty. So that is the analysis for Nifty. Now let's look at Nifty Bank too. If you look at the Nifty Bank has been again we've seen a good move in last week, but again it has formed a strong hurdle of 40,150 on the higher side, and 39,000, or let's say 38,800 on the lower side. So 40,150, 38,800 will be the range. 1200 point, 1200, 1300 points range for the Nifty Bank. On immediate basis, on immediate basis 39,300 and 38,800 are the fantastic support. On the higher side 39,800, 40,150 are the immediate hurdle zone. These black lines on the higher side will act as a fantastic resistance. These black lines on the lower side will act as a fantastic support. So this is the range, and either side breakout will decide the final direction. Okay, so again one can trade with the mentioned supports and resistance levels. Now sector specific action. The first sector which is on my radar, and I've been continuously discussing this sector, which is Nifty Pharma. Again, Nifty Pharma is trading near the demand zone. Okay, I have been continuously saying Nifty Pharma is trading in the range. Lower band will be again a buying opportunity, and we have been witnessed that whenever it touches the lower band, it try to bounce from the lower band. So until and unless we don't see a breakdown, okay, until and unless we don't see a breakdown below these lower band, till then the structure will be positive, and one can expect a pullback again towards the upper band, which is 14,700, 15,000 odd levels. So again Nifty Pharma is trading near the support zone. One can look for a buying opportunity. So this is the first space that I wanted to discuss. Now another space which is on my radar is Nifty FMCG. Now if you can see in here, now Nifty FMCG, I wanted to take you on the longer time frame. And if you look at in here, okay, this is the Ichimoku cloud, and it is trading on the Kijun support. This brown line, it act as a fantastic support, and it's called a kijun. Okay, and it is trading above the kijun. So until and unless you are trading above this kijun level, one can expect the prices to show a pullback towards 40,000 odd levels. So again, Nifty FMCG is trading on the fantastic support on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we have been seeing a fantastic, the profit booking in the Nifty FMCG. Now it is trading, on the fantastic support. If you can see these line, the particular line has not been breached yet, and it has been acted as support historically also. So one can expect a good pullback until unless we are holding about 37,700 on the downside, which is the kitchen level support zone, one can say. So Nifty FMCG would be another stock that one can keep a radar on. Now stock specific action in the particular space, the first stocks which is on my radar is HUL. Okay, now if you can see in here, HUL has been trading near a good support zone. You can see here, let me draw the channel particularly. Okay, so it is trading above the rising channel, rising trend line above the, you know one can say, the Ichimoku clouds on daily chart. It has been showing some sort of oversold territory, and it is trying to take out from its oversold zone. Some sort of hammer formation has been seen, which is again a bullish reversal confirmation. So I think multiple confirmation as are giving on the HUL on hourly chart. We have been seeing a fantastic divergence also. So HUL is looking good at the moment to add on for the the long term perspective again. you know so 2300 would be your stop loss. 2300 would be your stop loss if you're adding HUL at the current level. And let's say if 2300 levels are held, the next move one can expect towards 2600 and then 2800. So HUL would be the first stock that I would keep a radar on. The another stocks which is on my radar particularly is Kolpal, the beaten down stock I'm talking about right now here. Again, Kolpal, if you can see on weekly time frame, if you go to the weekly time frame, we have been seeing a very good move from this level. Okay, so this demand zone, it is trading near the demand zone. Okay, so from this level we haven't seen a sharp up move. So again, it has trading, it has a reach to the support zone on weekly time frame from the doji sort of candle pattern. So until and unless it is trading above 1450, which is the strong support, and one can use that as a trailing stop loss. So 1540 will be a fantastic trailing stop loss. Until unless it is holding above that level, one can expect a good pullback towards 1600, 1800 odd levels. So Kulpal, HUL, Britannia, even it is trading near the support zone. The majority of the stocks are on the, one can say, trading near the support zone, if you can say here. So this was a breakout zone. Okay, and if you can see, okay, so again Britannia, if it managed to hold about this particular black line, one can expect a pullback. Even Dabur again looks good. Okay, can we see a morning star formation on the breakout area? Again, it retested and trying to move. So I think FMCG packs in overall looks good at the moment for the near to short term perspective. So the first for second sector was the Nifty FMCG. First was the Nifty Pharma. Now again, another stocks which looks very good at the moment is Nifty Auto. If you can see, okay, so this was the breakout zone. Okay, we have been seeing a breakout from this area, and it retested and it is showing a positive candle on the weekly chart, which means that Nifty Auto may see a good traction going forward. So Nifty Auto would be a high conviction sector that one should look for. Any dips will be again buying opportunity, in particular Nifty Auto. So Nifty Auto will be my preferred space for the coming week. Now what will be the stocks? The first stocks which is on my radar is M&M. Just a minute. So Mahindra and Mahindra would be my first stocks. Now if you can let me remove all this drawing. If you can check on the weekly time frame, okay, strong move has been seen. One, two, three, four, five candles, and a strong base has been created around this level. Let me draw this. So this was the strong hurdle zone, and now again it has given a breakout from its rectangle with a very good volume, and now it retested the breakout zone. So I think M&M, even if you look at on the Ichimoku front, it is trading on the Kijun. Okay, it is trading near the Kijun, and it has bounced after touching the Kijun support zone. So I think Ichimoku also shows the positive setup. So I think M&M will be a fantastic pick If you look at 830 will be your trailing stop loss if you are holding M&M. And let's say if it managed to hold above 830, next move can be witnessed towards 961,000 odd levels. So M&M will be the first stock that I would look for in the auto space. The another stocks which is on my radar is Maruti. Now again, if you look at Maruti has crossed its strong hurdle zone. So this was a strong hurdle zone. It acted as a fantastic hurdle zone and it crossed decisively. Look at the volume. So I think Maruti can see a good traction going forward, and we may see a the level somewhere around this level that I am expecting 8,200 in the near term, if it is managed to hold above 7,500 on closing basis. So if it managed to hold above 7,500 on closing basis, the next move can be witnessed towards 8,200. So Maruti would be the another stock that I would look for. The next stocks in the same space would be Hero Motocorp. Now if you can see in here, just a minute. Now if you can see, so this was a very good support zone. Last time prices has moved from this level, again it reached to the same level and it has formed a bullish harami sort of candle pattern, okay, which is again a bullish reversal candlesticks pattern. So I think if said levels are held, 2600 levels are held, then one can again expect the next move towards 2930, which is the final support. Or before that there is one more hurdle if you can ask. So this would be the another hurdle. So these two hurdle one can expect the Hero Motocorp to move in. So again, like I said, the first move can be level to this level and then this level. Just a minute. So these are the level that one should look for in the Hero Motocorp. So we have been discussed Maruti, M&M, and Hero Motocorp in the particular space. Now the last space which is on my radar is the Nifty IT. Again, it is trading on the support zone. Okay, so this is the support zone. Um, the Nifty Pharma is trading. So TCS, Infosys in the particular space, which are again trading in the support zone. Now let's quickly look at. We have been uh, shorter having the shorter of time, so let's quickly look at the stock specific action. The first stocks which is on my radar is the Prestige Estate. Okay, so Prestige Estate has been on my radar, and if you can see, it has shown a good bounce from a very good move. It has take out 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 days high. It has been take out. Look at the volume activity. So until unless it is holding above 450 or on the position basis 420, so Prestige Estate looks good. Those who are holding definitely can also for the 500 levels on the higher side. So Prestige would be my first stocks. Another stocks which is on my radar is CDSL. A fantastic breakout has been seen. Now this line was acted a strong hurdle and it has given a breakout above these line, a particular line with the gap. Look at the volume activity. This is the on the Murat trading, on the 1 hour trading itself. It has managed to generate the volume greater than the Thursday, not Thursday, even Wednesday. Okay, so it is again shows that CDSL is a very good uh, buy at the moment. Until and unless it is holding above 1400 on closing basis, the structure is quite positive and we may see a very good move on the higher side. Now another stocks which is on my radar is LT, Larsen and Tobro. Again it has given a breakout was very clean. Look at the volume, sharp volume has been seen. So until and unless it is holding above 1840 1800 odd level, structure looks positive and we will talk about the 2000 levels if these levels are held. So LT would be another my stocks. The another stocks which is on my radar is Sheila Foam. Again the same structure has been seen, breakout has been seen, volume is decent, stop losses are pretty deep. Those who are holding, for them 2600 will be a fantastic support zone, followed by 2500. Fresh buying would be somewhere around 2600, not at this level, but those who are holding definitely they can hold so for the targets of 3000 on the higher side from the view of short term to the long term. The last stocks which is on my radar is Garden Reach. Now if you can see a strong breakout, every time frame, daily, weekly, monthly, in every time frame it has given a fantastic breakout. Now look at this, strong breakout has been witnessed. Look at the volume activity. Again any dips will be suggested somewhere around 240 would be the dip would be suggested. Those who are holding they can again keep their trailing stop losses at somewhere around 235 odd levels. 240 to 45 would be a buying zone, fresh buying zone. I am talking about those who are holding, they can keep the trailing stop loss of 245. And let's say if these levels are held, then we are good to go towards 300 odd levels. So we have been discussed indices: Nifty Bank, Nifty Pharma, Nifty FMCG, Nifty Auto, Nifty IT, and the stocks in the particular spaces. Again, stock specific action we have been witnessed in LT, Prestige, CDSL, GRSE, which is Garden Reach, and the SFL. So these are the sectors, these are the spaces that these are the indices that one should look for the coming week, with the view of near to short term, particularly on sector and stock specific view. Indices, yes, you can view for the next 1 or 2 weeks. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much for watching this. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you so much.